Kia ora and good afternoon. It's been a long time since I did a words of wisdom video, but welcome again. I'll be honest with you, I've been extremely busy, so I haven't really had much time here. When you're busy doing the kind of work I do as a youth mentor, the hours are long and the days can be tedious at time from time to time. So it's really difficult to find time to do anything else. Anyway, today I wish to talk about self-entitlement. Yeah? Self-entitlement. Now, I know it's quite a sensitive topic for some, but I guess I want to explain it from my point of view, from my experience when it comes to working with children. I believe that self entitlement is something everyone was born with. Everyone, literally. It doesn't matter whether you don't have it anymore, or you feel you don't have it anymore and you're not self-entitled and so on. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It is something we all were born with. Picture this: survival of the fittest. Yeah, it's all about survival of the fittest. Birds in a nest. So when a bird, when the eggs in a nest, say there are about 3 eggs, if they were to hatch, and then the chicks come out. Now, the loudest chick, yeah, the most demanding chick that literally cries for the mom or the dads for food are the ones that get fed. Yeah, no, I've seen it in documentaries, in a lot of David Attenborough's videos, whereby you have these birds, yeah, and some of his nature show, you have these birds that, the one that cries out for more or louder is the one that gets fed first, or the most, that gets fed the most. In some occasions, some of the chicks have these instincts whereby they literally nudge or shuffle off other chicks in the nest. They don't care about their siblings. I mean, that's not what it's about. Hey, it's all about the desire to want to survive. I know. You're probably thinking, how does that compare to a human being? A human being and a bird. Well, there is a comparison. There actually is. Because think about children, for example. Take your children. For those of you who have children, yeah, or those of you who had the privilege of working with children, you must admit, children are one of the most ungrateful people you've ever met. I know, I know. Now, for those of you who are feeling a bit offended, come on, come on. Let's be honest, even for a second. The moment they're born, they want to be fed. So what do? They cry. When they poop in their pants, they want you to clean the damn poop. You know? And whenever they want food, they'll ring the bell with a lot of crying and screaming and all that. That is why I honestly have the greatest respect for moms and some dads, because one has to wake up. I mean, I know I did it, yeah. Mostly, it was some occasions. One has to wake up early hours in the morning to feed the baby when the baby cries for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when the baby poops, baby cries, come and clean me right now. Now. There's no time to waste. Come and clean me now. And when they grow up into toddlers, when they want something desperately, they crash to the ground and cry and scream and roll all over the ground. And come on, some of you must remember such occasions, yeah. And then when they go into primary school, the sulkiness and all that, and basically the one who sulks the most and have all that, baby face and all that and blinking eyes, and they get the most attention and so on and so forth. Very ungrateful creatures. But the reason why many of us grow up and that sense of entitlement, that sense of ungratefulness diminishes, is because we're taught to consider other people. We're taught to be fair and kind and be a lot more understanding. However, if such behavior is not checked, then naturally that self-entitlement, that desire to want more and demand for what is you feel is your right, even if it doesn't belong to you, like I've had many occasions, people demand things that are not even theirs. It's so weird, and they're so sure of it. They want it. They desperately need, anger kicks in, rage and all that, and upset, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Sometimes it's borderline ridiculous. If I have to watch full-grown adults act like children sometimes, entitlement, just self-entitlement, self-entitled, and people just want it their way. If it's not checked, if a child is not educated to be more considerate of other people, then naturally they grow up with it. The self-entitlement, that desire, that instinct grows with it, and then you get the results. Adults, self-entitled. Yeah, that's what you get. So I'm glad that my parents, I'm grateful, extremely grateful that my parents helped me reduce or remove a huge chunk of my desire for self-entitlement. I'm so grateful, because imagine what kind of person I'll be here. Terrible person, and when you meet some of these self-entitled people, you can just tell they don't even get it. Some demand other people's things, and people wonder, oh my God, have they lost their mind or something? But no, it's just that their parents having actively removed that desire out of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, for this session of Truth or Dare, the truth is, everyone started with the desire when it comes to being self-entitled. We all had it. The other truth is, if your parents don't encourage you, don't educate you, don't teach you to consider other people, that self-entitlement does not diminish. It doesn't. It either remains as it is, and then it just grows from there as you grow into an adult. So if you want your children to grow with the sense of being considerate, of being fair and respectful of other people, then you should start working on your children. Start working on them. Teach them to be considerate. Teach them to care about other people and respect other people's boundaries as well. Because if you don't do that, then that self-entitlement will grow. And I know many of you have seen it. In schools, in your communities, and so on and so forth. It's everywhere. So, I dare you all to actively educate your children about being considerate. And I most certainly do that with my children, because it will benefit them in the future. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day. See ya.